All right, guys, I want to talk about Xbox. We got interesting stories dropping with Xbox. Some of it good, some of it bad, some of it ugly, and some of it in between. Guys, we got to talk about Xbox. So let's go over the good first. Apparently, it was announced earlier today. I saw this post from the Xbox main account, but I got the Asha Sharma post because obviously, you know, she's promoting it. But Xbox is officially promoting and including backward compatibility on the PC platform. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me every single day, 9 p.m. over on the main channel, where you can catch me live every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see every single one of you there. Now back to the main video. That is huge, okay? That is absolutely huge, and there is no doubt in my mind that this announcement is specifically here at this time and place in order to basically fuck with PlayStation. Because, number one, PlayStation obviously abandoned the PC platform with their single-player games, right? So that's number one, which is why they're doing something specifically for the PC platform, which is interesting. And number two, the fact that, you know, stop killing games, physical media going away, stuff like that. Backwards compatibility on PC. So it says, introducing Xbox backward compatibility on the PC platform. Play 4 original Xbox titles across supported PCs and handhelds today, with more on the way. And if you look, you got Blinks the Time Sweeper, you got Fusion Frenzy, you got Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge, and you got Conquer Live and Reloaded. I know one of you guys were playing Conquer earlier, you told me during Griffcast. So this is good, right? This is actually a good thing. Being able to play these games, these older video games, on the PC platform, you know, legit, obviously, not with any like pirating or anything like that. It's pretty good. This is definitely a good step forward, especially at the right time. I'm gonna put it to you like this before we get into the bad news with Xbox. I'm gonna put it to you like this: Xbox has right now, by far, the easiest layup in the world. Easiest layup in the world. What I mean by that is that PlayStation is honestly handing Xbox the easiest PR win on a silver platter, and all they have to do is take advantage of it. They just have to do it the right way. Maybe they could pace themselves, announce, you know, things little by little here and there, which it seems like that's what they're doing. But this is the easiest opportunity at a massive PR win, which some of it seems to already be working, but that's more so tied to GTA. We're going to get into that because apparently Xbox consoles are up by like 86% year over year or something along those lines, and PlayStation's down 20 some odd percent year over year. But to be fair, there's a lot of reasons for that. It's not just GTA, it's not just anything. Anyway, we'll get into it. So this is good news. All right, this is definitely good news, and hopefully we see more. I can't wait to find out what other Xbox video games are going to be adding to the PC platform. I think that's great. That's number one. Number two, we're going to go into something crazy that I saw with Asha Sharma. But before that, she says, new tech shouldn't mean leaving behind your older games. Does that sound familiar? Today, Xbox is launching new tech so that you can play the OG Xbox games that you own, but now on PC and handhelds. So basically, if you own older Xbox video games, you're going to be able to play them backwards compatibility on PC with this new technology that Xbox is introducing. This is a massive win. But again, new tech shouldn't mean leaving behind old games. We all know where that's targeted to, okay? They're not going to say it. And again, they don't have to say it, right? They don't have to say it. I've been saying that for the longest time. They don't have to say it, right? All you got to do is just shit on Sony without actually saying anything, like in terms of their actual name or anything like that. But in any case, so that's a bit of a W, right? And that's the positive side of this story. Now we got Fox News involved in this, and I don't even know how this even happened, to be honest with you. But Fox News is apparently involved in this. Eric Darley, I have no idea who this is. Forgive me. I don't follow politics or anything like that. Justin, Fed Chair Kevin Warsh is now receiving calls to apparently fire the Xbox CEO Asha Sharma from the Fed's task force after she was exposed hiring H-1B workers to replace Americans. Now, we went over this story before. We covered what was going on with the H-1B stuff, and what it seemed to be is one of those like gray areas where it's not technically happening, but it is technically happening. I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds odd, but it's one of those things where it's like they had people they had to replace. They were on visas before, so they hired people that are on visas to replace those visa people. But it's also one of those things is she was accused of firing people at Xbox to replace them with the visa workers. But the thing is, they were already in process to hire those visa workers anyway, and the Xbox layoffs was already in process too. Anyway, the point is like, if you want to think of it like that, sure. If you don't want to think of it like that, sure. I don't care. Like personally, for me, it's like I wonder why when you have Americans, you know, they clearly are able to work, why you are choosing to hire foreign people. I know there's programs within Xbox that are, you know, specifically tailored to that. I get it. But we all kind of know why. Anyway, without getting political, Sharma laid off thousands of Americans and hired foreigners. Rep. Riley Moore, I want her removed. She's the head of productivity and jobs on this task force, which, by the way, was really weird. It was really weird. The fact that somebody who just fired like thousands of people apparently gets put as the head of productivity and jobs. I just think that's pretty funny. What's the strategy? Fire your workforce and apply for H-1B visas. The H-1B visa program needs to be done away with. It's a scam replacing our people in the United States. We are a country, not an international free trade zone. So anyway, check this out. Watch this.
They get their H-1B visa approved, and then they get fired from Microsoft. Congressman, you sent a letter to Federal Reserve Chairman Kevin Warsh after the CEO of Xbox was appointed to the Fed's Productivity and Jobs Task Force. Have you heard back?
I've not heard back.
I was honestly surprised to see the call to fire her happen so quickly. Just given the fact, you know, she's a woman and whatnot, and usually they're a lot lighter on women. But considering, I was a little shocked to see the calls happen so fast. But in any case,
it's a little breaking news. I just sent this late afternoon yesterday before we headed to the floor, and I want her removed. I mean, so she's the head of productivity and jobs on this task force. I mean, I guess what's the strategy? Fire your workforce and apply for H-1B visas. I think the H-1B visa program needs to be done away with. I think it's a scam. I think it's replacing our people here in the United States. We are a country. We're not an international free trade zone.
Anybody find it interesting how, like, basically both sides of the political aisle don't like her? Anybody find it interesting? There's some, like, hardcore wokies that are completely shitting on her because she fired and cleaned house, so they don't like her, right? They're basically thinking she's like a pick-me girl, which is crazy, by the way, because apparently because she's brown, she can't do certain things or think certain way or whatever the case would be. And, you know, she should be empathetic to the people she's firing or whatever. It's like, bro, she's firing people that are useless. She's cleaning house. She's emptying the garbage. And to be honest with you, there's so much garbage left over. Even if she fires 3,000-4,000 people, there's plenty of fucking garbage that's left over at these companies. But, you know, because she's brown, she's not supposed to think a certain way. She's not supposed to run a business a certain way. It's kind of weird, right? It's almost a little bit assumptive. And, you know, it's kind of, again, I've experienced this personally. Obviously, you know, I think most people who aren't white probably experience this where you're going to have people who are white and also people who are of your own race that are going to look at you and they're going to say, ew, why are you thinking like that? Why do you support that? Why do you support this? Shouldn't you support this? Shouldn't you support that? It's like a crabs in a bucket thing. Where you're not allowed to be an independent thinker. You're not allowed to have any independent thought. You're supposed to be the hive mind or be part of the hive mind. Otherwise, you're like a disgrace to your brown skin or something. It's really fucking weird, you know? But the lefties, the wokies hate her because she cleaned house and fired other wokies. And then these guys don't like her because apparently they think that she's replacing American workers with H-1B. So at this point, if both sides hate you, that means that you're probably doing something fairly right. Nobody's perfect, and I expect her to fuck up quite a bit. But if both sides hate you, there might be a conversation to be had there, is all I'm saying.
Where everybody can come in and compete for our jobs. The American worker is the only worker in the world that has to compete with workers from all over the world inside their own borders. And we have millions of people graduating college and technical school and trade school every year who are being outbid in terms of wages not outworked. And I don't think that that's right. I think we need to get rid of the H-1B visa program.
Yeah, and you recently wrote an op-ed for Fox News Digital about it, the need to address issues with the H-1B visa approval process. Walk us through what can be done here.
Damn, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe it's me. Maybe you guys can. Again, this may sound really wrong. I don't think I'm ever gonna get old enough to the point where I'm going to sit down and use this as my form of information, or even like not entertainment, but like television watch. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And again, it goes with all mainstream news media, fucking Fox News and CNN, all that shit. Like, I don't think I'll ever get to the age where I'm going to sit there and be like, yep, you know what I want to watch? Fox News. You know what I want to watch? CNN. I just can't. I can't, bro. Maybe it's the new day and age of like news being mixed with entertainment, because obviously we talk about a lot of news, but I also try to entertain people and have people have like a good time, and we have fun while we do it. These guys are just fucking boring, dude. Like these guys are boring. I can't. I don't know. Maybe it's me, right?
Talk with
Maybe it's
CEOs
me.
out there of global businesses, and they're all in on the H-1B.
I do not watch MSNBC. Stop it.
And hiring people who have those visas. What are your concerns?
Well, and look, I get why they're for it. I mean, they get to import cheap foreign labor from all over the world. But look, we are a country. Citizens do have, I think, some type of exclusivity.
All right, that's it. That's basically it. So again, people are, I don't know any of these people. I don't even know, like, where does this apply, bro? Where does this apply to this conversation? Where did the Odyssey come into the conversation about Xbox, bro? Like, what is it? Why is this here? This is insane, man. Anyway, I mean, they're not wrong, but I'm just saying, like, where did it come from, bro? Like, why is the Odyssey here? Anyway, oh God, this is just so tiring. It's so tiring, right? But anyway, so I thought this was pretty damn interesting. And realistically, guys, again, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad going on right now with Xbox. We're going to cover another story where Xbox, I'll just give you a sneak peek right now. Xbox paid the Stalker 2 team, okay? They paid more than the entire development cost of Stalker 2 in order to make the game temporarily Xbox exclusive. I want you to think about that. Temporarily Xbox. So they paid more than the entire budget of a video game in order to keep that video game exclusive temporarily to their platform. I don't know, man. I think that's insane. The amount of money that was being wasted by this company was insane. I think, again, is she perfect for the job? No. She just got there. Hopefully she could pull it through. But realistically, dude, the amount of money that they're wasting on their nonsense over there was insane. And there is no other reason why people are getting mass fired other than the money coming in did not match the money going out. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just like trying to lose weight is calories in, calories out. That simple. Everybody tries to overcomplicate it, but it's about calories in, calories out. Same thing. The money going out was a hell of a lot higher than the money coming in. And that's just not good for business. So that's why they're firing a bunch of people. But that's what's going on right now over at Xbox. If there's anything more I come across, I will definitely let you guys know.